Hi everybody, my name is Mr. Francy and welcome back to Mr. Francy Reads! You guys, it is time! It has been a month and that is way too long. So you know what time it is, I know what time it is, let's tell everyone what time it is. It is time for another scintillating, entertaining, mesmerizing episode of Celebrating Booktubers. Yes! Woo! I did not intend to skip an episode of Celebrating Booktubers in March. It just didn't work out, unfortunately. But you guys, maybe if we're all sparkling, maybe I'll even throw in a bonus one this month if you guys are up for it. And maybe we'll celebrate 3 booktubers in 1 month. Are you up for it? Let me know in the comments below. Alright, let's get right onto this, shall we? As I welcome you back to Mr. Francy Reads! Yes, welcome back to Mr. Francy Reads and, arguably, more importantly, welcome back to another Celebrating Booktubers video. Are you excited? I'm excited. I can't wait to introduce you to this next booktuber. If you haven't heard of her, you are going to be thrilled that you stopped by because she is someone that you're going to want to head over to her channel right after this and click on the subscribe button and hit the notification bell because you all need some of this booktuber in your life. For me, I think of her as the grande dame of booktube in so many ways and for so many reasons. In case you don't know what Celebrating Booktubers is about, basically this is a segment that I do once a month where I take the opportunity to celebrate a booktuber. It does not matter if that booktuber has 0 subscribers or 1 million subscribers. The point is to celebrate them and to put a spotlight on them because I believe that they are worth the celebration. So who is this grande dame that we are celebrating this week? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the lady that is going to take her seat on the royal throne, my dear friend, Stormy from Storm Reads! Woo! Yes! Yes! It is high time we celebrated Stormy. Now, this is the video that I plan to do for the month of March, so I am behind, and I apologize, Stormy, that we are behind for this one, but we're here today. So take your place on that rightful royal throne as we celebrate you, my dear Stormy from Storm Reads, right here, right now, today. Alright, you guys, I got to know Stormy last year after I joined the Killing Time with Cozy's group. I started getting to know her over on the Discord, and then suddenly I started doing a lot of readathons, a lot of reading sprints with her. And it's just been an amazing ride getting to know Stormy, not only getting to know her as a booktuber, but also getting to know her to the point that I do consider her a close and personal friend. You guys, Stormy is one of those people that what you see is what you get. If you've seen her before on camera, if you've seen her videos or her sprints or whatever, what you see in front of the camera is what you get behind the scenes. I am in constant contact with Stormy behind the scenes for things like reading sprints, but also for other things as well. And she is just so wonderful. I cannot recommend her highly enough to you. She's not only incredibly entertaining on her channel, but she's just such a wonderful person to talk to behind the scenes. So Stormy, this day is most definitely deservedly for you. Now, if you haven't heard of Stormy from Storm Reads before, Stormy is a booktuber who generally does your typical booktube videos, weekly reading vlogs, monthly wraps, monthly TBRs, all those sorts of things. But then again, every once or twice a month, sometimes even 3 times, she will put in a different video here and there that really kind of throws us all off, but in the best way. It's like, oh my gosh, Stormy's done a different video, and it gets really exciting. One of the things I love most about Stormy, I've already alluded to, and that is, with Stormy, what you see is what you get. There is no front with Stormy. Not at all. If you've seen any of her reading vlogs, you know what I mean. Stormy comes on camera, especially in her reading vlogs, and she will tell you exactly how it is. How is her day going? How is she enjoying the books? If she's having a bad day, if she's not enjoying the book, we're going to know about it. But at the same time, what makes that so validating is that when Stormy is having a good day and she's reading a good book, we know that we can put our trust and faith behind her. I have so much trust and faith in her because of just how real she does keep everything. Also, if you are someone who prefers the longer booktube videos, Stormy's videos are usually longer, so you're getting more entertainment for more time. I mean, it is a win-win-win. I have so much love for you, my dear grande dame of booktube, Stormy. So now that you have taken your place on the appropriate throne, let's head on over to you, because I know you guys need to hear it from the horse's mouth. Take it away, my dear friend Stormy!
Hello, Mr. Francy, and I'm so excited to be part of your booktuber spotlight type thing. That is so cool. And so I've got this list of questions that you have, and I'm going to answer them the best that I can. The first one is, what is the name of your booktube channel, and how did you come up with that name? It wasn't, very inventive or anything. My name is Stormy, and I like to read. And some people that I know call me Storm, so Storm reads. So yeah, it's not very inventive. I liked the way that I could make the intro with the storm and all that stuff. I just thought that was kind of cool, and so I went with it. What type of videos do you do on your channel? Well, I pretty much do the basic tag videos. Sometimes I do wrap-ups and TBR videos, and new release videos sometimes, or most anticipated reads, things like that. I do need to figure out some new videos and try to get something like really cool and interesting, but I'm just not really good at thinking up things, but maybe one of these days I will. What type of books do you like to read? I like to read a wide variety of books. Mysteries, horrors, and thrillers. I like to read romance. I like to read middle grade books. Some young adult books if it's like the mystery and thrillers or horror. But I like to read paranormal in any of those, like, is it like a subgenre? Those are probably basically the ones that I read the most. Do you advocate DNFing? Yes, I do. I just can't read a book if I'm not interested in it. I mean, I've made myself do it, and when I do, I get in like the worst slump. Like, it's just horrible. And why torture yourself? If you're not liking it, don't read it. Sometimes I've had to for like challenges or things like that, and it was horrible, and I thought I'd never get through it. And then all you want to do is rant about how much you hated the book. So, why not just quit? Quit while you're ahead. Do you get involved in buddy reads? Yes, I do. I love to buddy read with people. If you want to buddy read with me, I would love to buddy read with you. I always have like a few buddy reads going on during the month, and I have a Discord channel that is mainly for buddy reads, but I'm trying to expand it and to be in like a little book community where we can just talk about books and all that kind of thing. And so feel free to look me up. Do you talk about anything outside of books on your channel? Not really. I mean, on occasion I might mention like a movie or something, but I don't just like I've never just made a video about something that doesn't pertain to books. What do you think sets you apart from other booktubers? I have not a clue. I don't think that I'm like, I do anything different than anybody else does. You know, besides my award-winning personality. Yeah, I really have nothing for this. I don't think, I don't know. Maybe Mr. Francy can answer this question because I really don't know of anything that sets me apart from anybody else. I mean, I do basically the same videos and things. I don't have anything, special. So, I don't know. Do you eat or drink while reading? And if so, what's your favorite thing to consume while reading? I don't really eat or drink while I'm reading. Mostly that's because I'm usually doing it upstairs in my room here, and I usually am sitting on my bed, and I may drink water because I always have water beside my bed, but yeah, rarely do I drink. And maybe if I have a soda, I might be drinking it, but it's always like, something that I can set beside my bed, and so I'm not, I don't like to eat while I'm reading, especially if I got my Kindle, because, then greasy fingers or anything like that, and then I don't want to get anything on my books, so yeah, I don't. What's something new about books or your channel that you learned last year in 2021? I learned last year that I'm not huge on culinary cozies. Not that I won't try them, but I don't feel bad if I'm not liking. I'm not gonna feel bad if I'm not liking that series, and it's okay to just DNF that series. But I mean, I know there's probably gonna be a culinary cozy that I like, so I will keep trying. But if it's not a fit, it's not a fit. Last year, I also learned how to do lives on my channel. I was always so nervous and scared to do a live, and then one time I was invited onto a live, and it's like, this isn't so bad and everything. But then I tell you what, that first time I did a live by myself, or like not by myself, but I was hosting it. It's a whole different ball game when you're the one having to make sure everything goes smoothly because you're the host, as opposed to being a co-host where you're just on the channel and talking with these people. And I'm a really shy person anyway, so yeah, it took a lot out of me, but it was fun, and I've met a lot of really fun people doing lives. How can people find you? Well, you can find me here on YouTube with my channel, of course. And I have Instagram, which is StormReads43. And I have Twitter, which is also StormReads43. And I have Goodreads. And maybe Mr. Francy will be kind enough to put the links down below, because I couldn't tell you what it is, like off the top of my head. I think it's Stormy and BM Reviews, oh my, I think. Because I do have a blog that's called Books, Movies, Reviews, oh my. And so that I used the Goodreads, I used that for. So, but yeah, maybe he'll put the links down below if we're real nice and say please. But yeah, that's pretty much where you can find me. So I would like to say thank you to Mr. Francy for inviting me to answer your questions and to be one of the people that you are spotlighting, because I've seen the ones that you've already spotlighted and they are like super cool people, and to be in there with them is just really cool. So thank you.
Aw, Stormy, you're so lovely. I have so much love for you, my dear, dear, dear friend. Alright, you guys, when we get to the end of Celebrating Booktubers, I like to have my right to respond to the videos, because sometimes, I don't know, I feel like those that I'm doing the Celebrating Booktuber videos for, maybe they're underselling themselves, or maybe they underappreciate themselves. We are our own worst enemy. So I like to come back with a rebuttal and say, well, you may not think you're doing something amazing, but you are, my dear. You really are. So here's my response to my dear Stormy. First of all, Stormy was trying to answer the question, what sets you apart? And she said, maybe Mr. Francy can answer this. I definitely can, Stormy. I know what sets you apart. In my opinion, you guys, what sets Stormy apart is her refreshing honesty. As I said, with Stormy, what you see is what you get. If you want an honest opinion, you're gonna get it with Stormy. If she doesn't like a book, she's gonna tell you. But not only that, Stormy does something that is booktube gold. Anytime I see a booktuber do this, I really appreciate it. It is one thing to say you don't like a book. It is another thing to say why you don't like a book. And quite another thing to say in great detail why you don't like a book. And I appreciate Stormy for this. But it goes both ways. If she likes a book, she's going to tell you and going to tell you in great detail also. I just love it about Stormy. Stormy doesn't seem to feel the need to celebrate every single book that she reads. She is just so refreshingly honest, and I really do appreciate that. So Stormy, that's what I say sets you apart. If you want unfiltered, real, raw, transparent honesty, you're gonna get that with the grande dame that is Stormy from Storm Reads. Now, one thing that I did not know that I also wanted to respond to was that Stormy doesn't like culinary cozies. I did not know that. Wow. I mean, I love culinary cozies personally. Well, actually, I love culinary cozies when they're done well, because sometimes a culinary cozy is claimed to be a culinary cozy, but it's not a culinary cozy at all, in my opinion. But if it's done well, I love them. I did not know that about Stormy, but I love that everyone has different tastes and that they all love different things. Another thing I love about Stormy is that Stormy is not afraid to pick up a brick of a book. So I think it was towards the end of last year, or if not, it was the beginning of this year, that Stormy picked up the classic, The Count of Monte Cristo, which is over 1,000 pages long. And currently, at the time of filming, Stormy is reading Gone with the Wind, another classic that's over 1,000 pages long. Well done, Stormy. Maybe you can be the one to entice me to pick up Rhythm of War, which is about 1,300 pages long by Brandon Sanderson. Only time will tell. But Stormy, I am so happy to finally be celebrating you. Yes, I'm going to use the words again. To me, you are the grande dame of booktube, and I'm so honoured to thrust a spotlight onto you. Alright guys, I know that you now want to rush over to Stormy and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything that she uploads from here on out. So I will leave that there so you can go over and do that. Now, I am going to hope to put up 3 celebrating booktuber videos this month. Will it happen? Time will tell. But if you want to see it happen, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you have met Stormy before or seen her videos, let me know something down there that celebrates her. Let's keep the party going. We call it an after party. Put in your after party thoughts in those comments below. But in the meantime, that is where I am going to leave it. Letting you guys go with peace, blessings, and so much love. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I'll see you again soon. Mwah! Thank you so much for watching. Be kind, love one another, and spread that sparkling energy all throughout the world. And as I always say, happy reading!